You may sometimes feel as if life is moving forward without you, as if others are progressing while you're standing still. Milestones appear, timelines unfold, and you may quietly wonder whether you missed something. This feeling can arise even when you are doing your best, even when you are paying attention, even when you are living thoughtfully. It does not necessarily mean that something is wrong. It often means that your path looks different. Many ideas about progress are built on comparison, on visible markers, on external movement. But life does not unfold in one straight line, and it does not move at one universal speed. You may take longer to decide, longer to settle into choices, longer to integrate experiences before moving on. This does not mean you are delayed. It means you are processing fully. Some people move quickly from one chapter to the next. Others live deeply within each chapter. Both ways are valid. You may have internalized expectations about where you should be by now, by a certain age, by a certain stage, in comparison to others around you. These expectations often come from outside, from culture, from family, from stories that suggest life follows a predictable order. But those stories leave little room for depth. Depth changes timing. When you experience life intensely, transitions take longer, endings linger, beginnings require more internal alignment. This does not slow life down, it deepens it. You may feel pressure to catch up, to make decisions quickly, to move forward just to prove that you are moving. This pressure can disconnect you from yourself. Moving forward without alignment often leads to correction later, to revisiting choices, to returning to questions that were rushed past. Taking time now can save strain later. You are not behind because you are careful. You're not late because you are reflective. You are living at the pace your system requires. You may look at others and assume they are further along, but you cannot see their inner world. You cannot see what remains unresolved. You cannot see the costs of speed. External progress does not always equal internal stability. Your progress may be happening beneath the surface, in understanding, in emotional integration, in clarity about what does and does not fit. This kind of progress is invisible, but it is real. You may feel that your life has pauses where others have momentum, periods of waiting, of uncertainty, of stillness. These pauses are not empty. They are often where direction forms. You may be learning what you cannot compromise on, what you need to feel whole, what matters enough to commit to. These insights do not arrive on a schedule. You are allowed to arrive later, if later feels right. There is no universal timeline for becoming yourself. Some people find clarity early, others find it gradually. Some find it more than once. None of these paths are failures. You may worry that time is running out, that opportunities are passing you by. This worry often comes from comparing your inside to someone else's outside. Comparison creates urgency, not truth. Your life is not a race. It is not a competition. It is not a checklist. It is an unfolding. You may notice that when you stop measuring yourself against others, something softens. A sense of pressure releases. You reconnect with your own rhythm. That rhythm is not random. It reflects your needs, your values, your way of processing. You are not behind because you are thoughtful. You are not late because you are cautious. You are building something that needs a solid foundation. Foundations take time. You may not yet see where your path is leading. That uncertainty can feel uncomfortable, but not knowing does not mean you are lost. It often means you are still listening to yourself, listening to what feels right rather than what looks right. This kind of listening takes patience. You're allowed to trust that your timing makes sense, even when it does not match external expectations. You're allowed to move slowly, without labeling yourself as stuck. Stuck implies immobility. You are not immobile, you are integrating. You may be growing in ways that do not announce themselves, letting go of patterns, refining your sense of direction, learning to choose differently. These changes are significant, even if they are not visible. You are not behind in life. You are where your experience is unfolding. Your pace is not a mistake. Your timing is not wrong. You are allowed to arrive in your own time, to build a life that fits you rather than one that impresses others. Nothing essential has been missed. You are still here. You are still becoming. And that process does not follow a deadline. You are not behind. You are exactly where you are meant to be. In this moment of your life,